is Raquel Rock. Thank you so much for tuning back into my channel. I hope all is well with you and yours. And today I am doing another take on my remix, or in some cases the elevation of some menu items. Now this is different from my videos when I do my version of, where the remix is where I actually order the item from the restaurant and I just mix it up a bit. So don't forget to like, subscribe, turn your notifications. If you'd like to leave a comment, even if it's just to say hi, I will say hi back. Now today I have Mr. Submarine. I love, whenever I do go to Mr. Submarine, I always get their steak subs, and then I'll get their french fries, and I like their chicken tenders. So that's basically all I get from them. Now they taste absolutely delicious. I just like to add my little spin on it, so I'm not sure how I'll edit this, if I'll do before or after, but well, yeah, their steak subs are really good. So this is not a like, hey, you had to change it because it didn't taste good. These are just different ways I like to enjoy the sub. Now there was I forgot, there was this restaurant I think it was called a California salad. I'll make sure I put that link in here somewhere too, but I did a review on, and it was so sweet. I mean, it had so many sweet elements. It was just sweet until it was sweet. But I was able to do a remix on it and kind of, I forgot what I put in it, but I'll make sure I put the link on it. So I love it because they put a good amount. Let's see, which one is this? I'm going to start with the one with kimchi on it. Oh, it's this one right here. The one that has the kimchi and the spicy wasabi. Yes. Alright, so y'all, you know there's only one way to enjoy something of this magnitude, right? Look at that meat. So they already put the amounts of meat on there, but you know the carnivore I am, I always add a little extra meat. So without further ado, there's only one way to enjoy something of this magnitude. You know what time it is.
Monster Rock Bite time.
I toasted it. Yes, I would like another. Now I know that it's a lot of times it's customary, if you have you go to a restaurant and special subs like this, you'll just have like one of the condiments you'll have is mayo. But I've stated time and time in my videos how I am about mayo. I mean, I do like mayo, but most of the time, almost all the time when I go to restaurants, I order with no mayo, and then I put my own on there because I don't like a lot of mayo. And which makes me think of one of the videos I was trying out. I think it was a place called Witch. They were playing on like sandwich, like Witch. I guess that's where the name comes from. So I was doing a review on them, and so I kind of did a kind of a little funny comical, trying to just explain what it is about me and mayo. It's not that I don't like mayonnaise, but it's like it's without fill. If I go to any place and try to order a sandwich that has mayo, it doesn't matter if I say I can have just light mayo. First of all, I'll just say no mayo, and then they look at me like I just like grew 5 more heads, and they're like, no mayo. And I said, no, thank you. And then I said, okay. And then the ones were like, you don't want just a little mayo? And I'll be like, okay. And I try to give them a chance, It's like, okay, maybe you can do it. Let me give you an example. Let's just say I'm going to use this bottle of, which is, what's it, Awakening Sun by Bath and Body Works. I love bergamot, cedarwood. Anyway, this is not about the butt. I'm just gonna use this for example. Let's say this is the mayo. So when I give them a chance, and I'm like, okay, I just want a little mayo. And they'll be like, okay, a little mayo. I say, yes, a little mayo. Then they get to, I'm like, how in the world's a little mayo? First of all, you shook it. Is it shook or you shook it? and then you dab it. Oh, they would think if they do it fast, no, that's too much. But that's not even where it ends. Now this one you have to work for me on this because you have to visualize that this is actually the top of the mayo and this is the bottom. So they'll say what they'll have this. We're doing a visual here. They'll have the mayo sitting there, and I give them a chance. I was like, okay, just a little mayo. And they get this, how they look at me with that little look. It's like, Now, I know something is wrong the minute that their hand turns like this. If you go for anything like this and get that little dip to pick anything up, oh, you're in trouble. There is nothing little about putting a condiment on anything if you turn your wrist and dip. So when they go in, like I said, they got, now imagine this is the top of it. They have turned, so now this is up, turn it upside down. You get the force, you see this here? When they get this aligned, there is so much strength in here and so much strength in this grip. Oh, they going in. There is no way, when you see this move, there's no way you can put a little bit of anything on it when you do that. So, call it what you, I may have some trust issues with mayo because I just don't like, they put too much on there. This is the one that I have, you know, the mayo, onion and garlic powder, and jalapenos. So normally I would put pepperoncinis on my steak sub, but I was out. I love jalapenos as well, but that's what I had on hand. So that's, I feel like I am just over here. I say mayo is good. In a combination, I just don't like if I get a glob of mayo and it's just by itself. No. You can see that put meat in there. It brings me to another video I ordered from Subway, and they got my order wrong because they saw that the names were quite similar. I was like, it happens, you know. So I called and told them about it, and they were very nice, great customer service, you know. And I just told them that the order wasn't correct, and so they said they could make me another one and just have, you know, another order, you know, delivered to me. And I said no, that's okay. I was like, I'll just and they said, oh, they can refund it. And I said, well, because, you know, I really didn't have time for them to send me another order. So, I was like, what was that? Sorry about that, y'all. So I said, I got the whole deal, but, you know, they're saying, okay, well, we're just still going to go ahead and credit your account. And, of course, you know, you can keep the sandwich. I was like, oh. I was like, keep the sandwich. I was like, because, ew. I mean, I would be very questionable. I would never order from them again if they wanted that sandwich back. Because I'm like, what you going to do with it? Are you just gonna serve the sandwich to somebody else? But I had to do a little bit of surgery on that sandwich.
As I did place an order from Subway via DoorDash, and this is not what I ordered here, but I mean, it's a pretty sandwich and everything. I ordered a ham sub with this nice, I think it's Italian herb bread. And wait a minute, is that a bite out of my, is that a bite, y'all? That looks like a of course it is. I bit it. I just wanted to taste it. I have never had a sandwich with, I guess it's called like Italian type of thing. I've never had anything with I've never had pepperoni in my sandwich. I don't know if it's like an Italian pepperoni. I'm gonna have to look on the website and see exactly what it is. Too much mayonnaise. Look at this. That is way too much mayonnaise. And then this looks like a couple of pieces in it. So either way, what we're going to do is perform some surgery on here, because you know I cannot eat this mayonnaise like this. Don't you worry at all, little sandwich. By the time you wake up, you'll be good as new. As you can see, we're opening this upper bread here to expose the meat area. Now, even though we have this little bite here, this will be fine. We'll take care of all of that. Now, what we want to do is very carefully, we want to try to keep the meats intact here. carefully open up there. Wow, you see all of that mayo? Okay, now first what we want to do is extract all the peppers with a very steady hand. And we're just going to place these over here because once we're finished with the other part of the procedure, we'll be putting those back in. Civil line here. So what we're going to do is going to go, I'm not sure if I can do this while holding the camera, but you see where that bite is right there? I'm going to basically, and look at that. And we're back. She's out of the oven. Look like you can barely tell if they were ever exposed to the excessive mayo. Look at that. Alright, so, so let's just give you a test run here. Oh, shh, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry.
But it all worked out in the end. It really tastes good. I had never had that type of sub before, but you know, it's pretty good. Oh, and I forgot to mention too, for my beverage today, I just have just some water. But once again, this is Rock Hill Rock. Thank you all so much for tuning in. On the videos that I've got the little snippets that I have in there, I'll make sure that I put the links in there somewhere, whether it's in the description or in at the end of the video somewhere. I'll put that in there, the full videos. But thank you once again for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your notification. If you'd like to leave a comment, even if it's just to say hi, we'll say hi back. And don't forget to share the channel. You know, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and then we can all be one. Right. Until next time, this is Rock Hill Rock. Matane.